Sonic.
Starting on a cutscene this time.
Move. Well,
A circus.
Oh, it's a spooky
probably won't be
mansion.
the last time we'll
It's a
see Eggman
ghost.
land, I guess.
What's his zone called? Like Moon Mansion
Yes, what
or
are you
something?
doing?
Moonlight Mansion.
Yeah.
Is he pooping?
Or I think Moonlight.
Is he pooping over
Tails
there?
is scared.
You know what
You gonna
else?
make
scared.
poop robots?
You know what else he's scared of?
What kind of ghost design is that?
Is that a cat? Is that
It's a spooky ghost.
It looks like a cat ghost.
Yeah, exactly. This Yokai Watch.
I'm afraid of lightning.
Is
Oh
Sonic getting
God,
a
there's a
crossover with
mist-
Yokai Watch?
There's a Mr. Meeseeks model in Gmod.
What?
What?
Mr.
I saw that
Meeseeks.
pause.
Totally clever editing.
Jake, you did
I'm
it.
Mr. Meeseeks.
You edited the world.
Jake, you don't feel good.
This is why we don't give you editing software anymore. Because they're bad with it.
Well,
What do you mean?
he roped me into this.
So these guys are the opposite of booze.
Oh,
Yeah, they are legitimately reverse
pretty
booze.
much.
Remember that one in Plum's game?
Oh, they reverse booze in Sonic.
Yeah.
Aren't there boos that function like that in Mario games at one point? I thought there were
Not that I know
like
of.
reverse boos at one point. I could be wrong.
Not that I know of. I mean, yeah, we could both be pretty wrong.
I don't know.
But I've played like quite a lot of the Marios.
I don't know. I'm probably.
Well, there is
bullshitting.
this one boo in Super Mario Brothers that actually puffs up whenever you look at it.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Or-
They're like, yeah. I think that was the one I was thinking of.
And then
How
there's
about
this one
that
actually
random
cup that actually
freaking
starts coming towards
ghoul
you a bit,
with
even if
boxing
you do look at
gloves?
it. Huh?
Yeah.
That random ghoul in boxing gloves that's never seen in any Mario game, but in Mario Bros. Wii.
Well,
Bruiser?
he was in. Wasn't he in?
Yeah.
No, he was in DS.
Oh, he just came out of
I
nowhere.
guess when the New
though.
Super Mario Bros. Games introduced new shit, because contrary to popular belief, New Super Mario Bros. DS actually did introduce a lot of shit. Like, it had the blue shell thing, it had the punchy ghost, it had the inflatable ghosts. There was a lot of...
Wacky waving inflatable tube man.
It had a really good castle theme that the Wii version didn't have for no
Yeah.
reason.
Because fuck you. This is why I'm really sad that New Super Mario Bros. 2 was so because the first New Super Mario Bros. Was so good.
And New Super, like it's obviously safe to say that the first one and then Wii,
Yeah,
like
the first one and U were the
Wii U
best.
were the.
Wii is not bad, it just falls kind of flat compared to you.
Its main attraction is multiplayer.
Wii, it's a lot easier to dick over your friends in Wii
To be
though.
fair, that's half the reason you're playing the New Super Mario Bros. Games. I wouldn't say 2 is bad, it's just very it's kind of boring.
It's samey.
Yeah.
It's like Yoshi's New. It's like the same problem that Yoshi's New Island
Yeah,
has.
it's just kind of there, it doesn't...
Oh no! But Yoshi's New Island is terrible in so many ways.
Yoshi's New Island isn't very new.
Hey. Remember Yoshi's Island DS?
I still hate
That was an
how
alright
the
game.
store freaking screwed up. Like, oops, wrong house.
Oopsie.
Oop, robot.
Oops, we did it again.
And then Bowser out of nowhere from the future.
Exactly.
How could this happen to me?
Lucas
To be
comes
fair,
out of
that's-
nowhere.
To be fair, that's kind of what
No,
happened.
Cloud
in DS
came
as
out
well.
of nowhere. Cloud came out of nowhere.
And Mario's just there as a pipe with googly eyes.
I don't know. Do people remember Yoshi's Island DS, or is it just kind of gone?
Nah.
I do.
Because that was my first.
People don't really remember it, but like people don't really remember it, but it's not a bad game.
That was
Yeah, it's
that was
pretty
my
good.
first proper Yoshi game, because I played Yoshi's Story before it, but like.
I played
I wouldn't
Yoshi's
count
Island on
Story as a
GBA.
proper
And
And
one.
hey,
that's
at
about
least
it.
for that game, you don't always have to put up with Baby Mario's annoying crying.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
True.
Like, I wouldn't say Yoshi's Story is better than any of the Yoshi's Island games, but it's a good
In Yoshi's
game.
Island
It's
DS,
just kinda-
not only
I
do you have
consider
to put
Yoshi's
up with
Story
Mario,
its own thing.
not only do you have
Yeah,
to put
it's
up with
pretty much
Mario's
its own
crying in Yoshi's Island DS, but you gotta put up with everyone else's.
Wario's crying.
Donkey Kong's crying.
Even Baby Bowser.
Yoshi's Story came before Paper Mario, right? I'm trying to think like.
Yeah, Paper Mario was like
Okay.
Paper Mario was a 2000s game.
Would you say
Yeah,
that
Paper
Yoshi?
Mario was on in 64, and then, you know, Yoshi's Island was.
Would you
SNES
say
game.
that Yoshi's Island was?
As a kid, the way the
based on
floors
arts and
were
crafts
overly
and shit?
detailed, the freaking things scared the crap out of me as a kid.
Flash. Ryan was trying to.
Nah, that's fine. You can go
Always
first. I don't care.
You know what, fine, you go ahead.
Okay, would you say Yoshi's Island was based around arts and crafts or not? Or just like a...
The original?
It's very
I don't know.
Crayon-esque.
Yeah, because I was trying to think like
True.
Yoshi's Island or Yoshi's Story might
Well,
be
there's a
where they
big difference
originally-
between being arts and
That's fine.
sorry.
You first.
Here.
Like there's a big difference between like arts and crafts and then just like doing like
Well, I
crayons
was
or
trying to
something.
think like Yoshi's Island might be where Nintendo first got their obsession with making their characters out of like weird crafts things or just making them out of artsy shit.
Dude, freaking Kirby Dream Land 3 is probably like the most timeless SNES game in terms of like graphics just because of its art style.
Yeah.
Here at YoungBloodComms, we're going to interrupt everyone.
Yeah. Well, which one came first? Exactly.
I
Brain
don't know.
I think
scratch.
Yoshi's Island.
We're
What time
poor
are we
man's
at?
Brain scratch.
I'm not serious. I'm not serious about that. I was just
Okay.
being stupid.
But yeah, I don't know.
Eh.
Also, Sonic, you know, he never tried arts. He never tried like a different art style, except for 06. That was
What
a fun
about
time.
Extreme?
Oh hey, this guy's back from before the sequel.
Hey, such a memorable boss with eyeballs and shit.
I remember this boss.
Tails is Tails is
I
rival.
don't.
Eh.
Does
Intense
this thing
boss
even have a
fight.
name?
Guys, it's
Lake
Spike
Feperad
Wallman.
probably has a name for it, but I just call it Testicle without his friend.
Oh.
I don't actually call him that. I'm just being
Johnson and the
stupid.
Juice Crew. Wait a minute, Link, don't leave the cave.
Congratulations, Ryan. You killed the
Yeah, I
monsters.
killed
You
it with
won.
Mr. Johnson. I'm a good game
And the Juice Crew.
So this is the bubble shield, right?
I love how the person who animated that originally didn't get the joke with Mr. Johnson and the Juice
Oh.
Crew.
Well,
Because Mr. Johnson's supposed to be a dick and the Juice Crew is
to be fair, I did
testicles.
use some of the more effeminate male characters in the series, I guess.
Still, but like, I think I'm pretty sure the Mr. Johnson and the Juice Crew is a fairly obvious
Yeah.
dick joke.
Did he say he didn't get the joke, or?
Well, just like the way he I'm pretty sure that's not originally what Danny and Aaron intended for the joke.
I don't know. I think they understood the joke. I got the joke when it happened, so the visuals, they did it justice, I suppose.
Like you can easily say that Mr. Johnson and the
Well,
Juice Crew
hello.
are like his gay friends also.
Well, like, what dick-shaped things are there in the Zelda series? This is a discussion we need to have. What?
Hookshot and
Yeah,
two
let's-
bombs.
True, but they don't have faces.
Let's talk about it.
What about the choo-choos in Link to the Past?
Yeah, let's get them. Why aren't we animating this song?
Why aren't we?
Why don't we write
why aren't
DBZ?
we animating?
Exactly. Why don't we just control the fucking animation industry? We're so much better than all those people.
Why don't we control all of
Why aren't
life?
we gods?
Literally kill everyone has a picture of a flower for the thumbnail on the Kickstarter. Literally kill
Starting a
everyone.
petition to kill Flowey. Good plan.
Flowey.
Literally kill
Flower.
everyone on Earth.
Flower, the flower.
What does LV stand for? Love pellets. Here, have some.
Have some. I'm gonna give you some love pellets.
Jake, no. Jake, step. Jack, no. I still need to get Lisa, because apparently Lisa's a lot like Earthbound as well.
But
I've heard that one's really good.
yeah,
There's a game called Lisa.
So at least it's more
I didn't.
fucked
I
up.
never heard.
Yeah, it seems a little bit more fucked up. I've heard about it. It's on
I
my
don't know.
Steam wish
Undertale's
list.
pretty fucked up,
It's just been
honestly.
there for a while because I haven't really bothered to get money to get it.
Well, this is a pretty neat boss, by the way.
This looks like Sonic 3's final boss.
Good music.
Kind of. Except ice.
Yeah, big arms.
It's not just
Remember
ice,
when
though.
it came back in Generations 3DS and it was pathetic?
Well, to be fair, it's the third
'Cause
boss
you had a
in
homing
the
attack.
game. Or, well, you know, the first boss in the game, I think.
I think it's the
Maybe
it's the
second.
first boss because classic.
It's the first proper boss fight because Metal
Weather
Sonic's,
control!
I think.
It's gonna rain.
Make
It's
it
gonna
rain.
rain.
Have I mentioned how good the music in this game is? Because
No,
I
I
did
don't
that in every
think
single
you've
part of
mentioned
before
Yeah,
the
this
sequel.
is actually dynamic music
But,
right
like,
here.
But like I after the sequel has a much better soundtrack than before the sequel, which says a lot because considering how much I praised their soundtrack in the previous game.
Dude, I don't know. It's progression. That's not a bad thing. And then
Yeah.
after the
The
after
soundtrack in
sequel
this the
was
soundtrack
bad.
in this game is pretty freaking good though. Specifically in the next two zones.
Is there any reason that the after sequel was bad, or you just said it was boring?
Sonic before the sequel aftermath. It was just a tech demo for Chrono Adventure. So I just say like, oh, that doesn't really
Okay,
count.
fair enough. No, don't do it. Ah, no,
I haven't
you
actually
killed
played
me.
Chrono Adventure yet though.
We just killed the guy. He's
Rip.
dead now. He had a robo wife and robo kids.
Tell my wife I don't have
This song
one.
just pushes him off.
Why
Pushes
was-
him off the edge.
Why was there just a sea of semen? Why was that a thing?
Now it's
hey,
raining
that,
semen.
hey, that Eggman image was from Sega Sonic Arcade.
Hey.
Okay, useless information.
Sega Sonic Popcorn Maker.
Pico Pico Sonic Patrol.
And then everyone
That
died.
moment when the Sonic sprite for jumping away was high res, but the Tails one wasn't.
Tails doesn't deserve it.